And let's just get into your reading. So I'm trying to get it on, it's not picking up my table, but anyway, so we can have a view of the table. We got it? Okay. Let's get this where you can actually see the table. Perfect. That's much better. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my thing. I change it. If you guys watch me at all, you know that I just kind of intuitively I create it as I go, my reading. So I've already shuffled. I've already called in the purest of white, pure lights, and we're just gonna go from there. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Now, I want to be super clear on something. I'm going to be putting out love readings. These readings that I'm doing for this month is whatever's comes up intuitively. We just kind of see, we kind of just go along with it. It could be based on career and finance. It could be about anything, creativity. So I don't want you guys to get upset if you came here for a love reading. There's no need to put bad comments or thumbs down. Just like move on to something else that resonates with you, or like check out specific love tarots. Having said that, I want to let you know that I will be doing specific love tarots, but right now I'm just doing it this way. Um, some of you are going to start traveling again. It could be within the state that you live in. I feel like you're looking, maybe in the past you haven't had, um, your relationship hasn't been, your relationships haven't been fully balanced. On the other hand, I see some of you are working with, some of you are really good with your finances right now, or you're working towards that. You're focusing on your finances, and you're like trying to get back to nature. You're trying to feel a sense of balance in your life. I see a lot of you going to areas or living in areas like in forest areas. I see a lot of you really trying to tap into your spiritual aspects, like feminine, masculine energies, in a relationship with the earth sign, and that relationship's super balanced, and maybe you guys might be moving. Also, so I get, various ways. Sometimes it outlines to a very specific story and it forms in that direction, but right now I'm just hearing a lot of stories. So you got Six of Swords. I pulled three cards from both decks. That tells me there's going to be a lot of travel, or you're thinking about moving. Some of you were dealing with someone from your past, or it could have been a deeply bonded relationship, and the person wasn't on the up and up. They were sneaky. There was a lot of lying, there was a lot of deceit. I'm also seeing this as you are empath from where you're at now, and you are just keeping it on the DL, so to speak. You're keeping it quiet. So, whoa, I almost spilled these cards. I'm just going to get these cards out to unwrap the story a little bit more, see what we get. So, yeah, those are several different storylines I'm picking up. They'll probably resonate with, more people than not. So let's get into it. Leo, September 2020. What's going on with a double Six of Swords? Why do we have double Six of Swords here? What's going on with this double Six of Swords? And I'm spilling cards again. I'm not going to pick these up because I'm not feeling it. Why do we have a double Six of Swords? Why do we have a double Six of Swords? Hmm. Yeah, I knew that victory card wanted to come out for sure. Oh my my my! This is lovely. I'll show you after I wanna see what's going on with Seven of Swords. Can you show me more from our beautiful Leos for the Seven of Swords? September 2020 Leo. Seven of Swords. This is truth. Something that you're dealing with, the truth is going to come out about something, maybe someone you were dealing with, something that happened in the past. Wow, you saw that. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why. I keep dropping cards. Sorry, guys. Jeez. Wow, that just, you saw that rip out, so I have to take these. Um, okay, here, there's two different storylines. One storyline. Okay, one storyline's about love, one's about finances. The storyline about finances is that you are now standing in your power, definitely in your power. You could be dealing with an air sign, but I don't want to obscure the reading with going into air signs because it doesn't matter really. You're manifesting something, or you were dealing with someone in the past that was like could have been manipulative, or they were trying to manifest something. I feel you, and as far as finances go, um, you have recently felt whoever that this connects to. You felt like left out in the cold. That your finances, you were not feeling strong with your finances, but I feel like you've reached a tipping point, so to speak. Like you've had enough. So you're not allowing this to happen. You're manifesting in a totally different direction. You're going to figure out a way, come hell or high water, so to speak. You're cutting out anything that is stopping you or blocking you from getting your stability and your finances right. And there's like a new fresh energy. You're really cutting out what doesn't serve you, and you're not telling. That's what I'm hearing. So as far as starting new entrepreneurial or new positions in career or new positions that pertain to your career, your creativity, um, and building your finance, you're keeping it quiet from a lot of people. You're really cutting out anything that's going to try to stop you or block you or interfere in this process. And you've had enough with the finances being, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm hearing there being like confusion around finances, or not, kind of like just unclear about it. You've had enough of it, and you're shifting that energy. And spirit saying some of you are being called, that this was a blessing in disguise, everything that's been going on in the world for a lot of people, and it was to push you on to a path that was more suitable to you. Now let's take this to a love stance. Let's take this to the meaning of love. So for some of you, what's going to resonate is there was someone from your past, could have been a family member or friend, but I'm getting like kindred spirit, or like soul mate, what you would call a soulmate. This person, it was super surprising that this person was like deceptive. They were hiding stuff. They were lying, just maybe even stealing. I feel like you finally healed through that. They rejected you. You felt left out in the cold. I'm hearing for some of you, it even like destroyed your confidence, or like messed around with your confidence. You've got this new surge of energy that you're like done. You don't want to manifest that anymore. Yeah, this person, I felt like this person felt all these like feelings of lack inside their self, and they try to project that onto you. That's what I'm hearing. So you are cutting out with a superpower, like a lot of strength. Like this surge of strength has come through you to cut out any players, anybody that doesn't have your back, so to speak, your best interest at heart. Um, I'm gonna put that back. And as far as the Six of Swords, If you're looking to move, if you're in the process of looking, Spirit is saying to follow your intuition. You moving is not only just moving, it's part of your divine life path. It's like you're meant to move right now. You're going to be getting sparks of insight on where you should move to, and Spirit wants you to go to like create your life how you really want it to be right now. Go where you're hearing. If something tells you, hey, go travel to this place this weekend and go just decompress, that could be the place you're supposed to move. um, I'm also seeing some of you might have just recently gotten some kind of new situation, maybe a relationship or a job where there's going to be, you're going to have to do some like you're going to travel by car. I'm seeing you're trying to really balance. You're going to have a victory. If there's something you've been trying to balance out or juggle in your life, there's going to be a victory, and you're actually going into this move or this new thing that you're doing where you're having to travel is going to be super positive. Look, you got the Six of Wands and the Sun together. That's a victory, super positive energy. So I'm really, and then you this is a very strong energy because you got Six of Swords twice. So I'm really happy to hear that for you, Leo. All right, let's look into the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles for Leo, September 2020. Six of Pentacles for Leo. Interesting. Okay. Tell me more about Six of Cups for Leo. I'm not usually the type of reader that gets like several storylines. So, wow, that fell on. That's amazing. Okay, one more on Six of Cups. Some of you could have been calling forth a relationship that was suited to you, somebody who was your match, a soulmate, so to speak. And um, if you haven't already met this person, you'll meet this person soon, and it is going to be super high vibrational. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you're calling. Some of you are calling in your soulmates, and you're gonna. I'm hearing for some of you, you're gonna meet this person at a celebration, maybe a wedding, a party, an event. Don't worry about what's going on with this whole COVID thing. Spirit saying, if you just will tap in and listen to your intuition, um, that that reality is not going to affect you meeting people. You can Things will happen that you know. I don't know how to say what they're trying to tell me to say. They're saying that you don't let the thoughts of like, oh well, we're on lockdown or whatever, it's not gonna happen. You can't really gather. No, no, no. Don't even think like that. Some of you are wanting to have a balanced relationship with a fire sign or an earth sign. Some of you have recently just got a new love offer from maybe it was someone from your past. It could have been someone entirely new. I think some of you are kind of bored with, some of you could be definitely dating or just like going out there again, and if you were single, like dating. Some of you aren't too like enthused with the offers that are coming in because you're looking for the one, basically. You're looking for the one. Some of you could be dealing, like I said, with a fire sign, earth sign. I feel like some fire signs you're dealing with, it doesn't matter really about the sign. I'm going to say that again, but I think somebody's a player. I think there's someone in your field that doesn't really know what they want, and if you're looking just to have fun, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But you're looking for a kindred spirit, a deep soulmate, someone you can really connect with, and there's a person in your field, it doesn't matter what sign they are, that's just not, they're like a player type, or they just don't, they're young and they don't really know what they want. Where it doesn't matter if you're younger or more mature, you definitely know what you want. When you're like trying to direct your life, you're working on directing your life in a certain way. So that's probably spirit saying don't waste energy. Once you already know that that's not a fit, don't even, just like kindly and politely exit left. Six of Cups. So guess what? You got, again, almost the exact card laid out. This is unreal. Look, if you're calling in a relationship, a divine relationship, you got the Sun with the Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing there's a decision, Leos, to be made. You are going to meet, or you recently met someone. It's what you've been asking for, is what I'm hearing. It's what you've been wanting. It's probably what you've been wanting for a long time. You're going to meet this person. It could be a Halloween party. It could be a wedding. It could be a vineyard. Those are the ones I'm hearing right now. Could be a vineyard or an auction. How do you call those? Auction? Not an auction. An upscale auction, or a fundraiser, an art gallery, a vineyard, a wedding, or a Halloween party. You're going to meet the love of your life. This is talking about balance and balancing your life, keeping, getting your life in a good balance where everything's flowing nicely. But with these cards together, what I'm hearing, yeah, you're going to meet someone, you're going to instantly, and they're going to instantly know that it's meant to be. Um, you know what? I'm going to pull some more cards on this. Um, this can also mean that at the time you meet this person, you might be involved with someone else or dating somebody else, and there will be a decision that needs to be made, either on your part or their part. Maybe it's not that anyone's a player, that no one, this person's not going to be like that. You're not like that. It's going to be more like they were just getting back out in the field and seeing what, if they were looking for the same thing, but they might have someone attached to them, or you might, and the decision's going to be like very clear, is what I'm hearing. Um, so yeah, there was the and that Seven of Swords represents either someone that used to be, or people that were sneaky in your energy and you no longer are tolerating that, or the fact that you have to be sneaky, but spirit wants you to know that you not telling everyone everything is not being sneaky. It's like you're right. You have absolute right to do that, to protect your energy and to bring in the kind of people in your world that are worthy of you. Be careful of people who are trying to like have ego and one up you, or people who are just like running off ego, and you're just not really, they're kind of like out to compete. Comp- Overly competitive people that aren't healthy. I'm hearing that's not something you need to deal with right now. Show me more about the Six of Swords. I know I already pulled on the double Six of Swords, but I had a feeling something important was going to come out, so I wanted to check it out. Six of Swords for Leo, September 2020. Okay, again, we're talking about cutting out what no longer serves you. Leo, Six of Swords. You could be meeting an air sign. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Six of Swords for Leo. Wow, interesting. Yeah, definitely cut out people that make you feel rejected, that make you feel like you're not good enough. That's just a game. You might have been involved with a narcissist. You're moving away from that. Yeah, I think a lot of you are physically moving away from someone that was really messing with your head. Yeah, you're going into a cycle where spirit's asking you to get more spiritual. They're good. They're if you believe in a higher power, they're watching over you. They're look at what's on the 1111. If you guys believe in twin flames and a stable, beautiful, wonderful relationship, it's like having your best friend and just having it all. It's like just being in euphoria. That's what I feel. Yeah, you're a lot of you are gonna actually move away from someone who just like really, really, really was not good for your energy. So that's just confirmation on that. Yeah, look, you got the Fool underneath that. You're definitely embarking. I feel like a lot of yeah. If you're working, there's gonna be fast movement. So you're gonna be moving super fast. Eight of Wands. You're gonna have an offer come in. It could be a job, but I think it's you're working on getting your money stable, and it is actually gonna happen. It's happening. Um, I just want to pull on the Queen of Pentacles, and then we'll go to the next part of this, which is gonna be fun. I'm gonna do something fun. Okay, Spirit, please show me about the Queen of Pentacles for my beautiful, gorgeous Leos, September 2020. Queen of Pentacles. I would just want to say, yeah, here we go again. The same exact thing I was just saying. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. That's obvious. I don't like announcing the. I feel like if Spirit tells me to announce the signs, I will because there's a real. It'll help you know that this is for you. But for the most part, it doesn't really matter to me. It's just an energy. So I like just to tell the story. Um, a lot of you are being beckoned onto a more spiritual path to go inside yourself to get the answers or connect to what you call your higher power. Um, yeah, you have a lot of angelic energy around you. You're being guided, whatever you believe in, God, your ancestors, Jesus, your past ancestors, angels. You're being guided to move away from people really sitting in a good space, not only financially, but I don't know, you're like starting to get glimpses of what it feels like to live a good life and like really live life in a way that makes you feel content. And there's going to be tests that come in, or people, or places, or things that are going to try to knock you off your path. And it's mostly like these type of people that are kind of like, or you've dealt with people like this in the past. I'm hearing it's really time to like own your power by going within and test that you kept attracting Five of Swords, bully type of people who just want to win at all costs. And I'm hearing it's time for you to move away from this and really own your power. All right, so good. We that story has unfolded, and this is what I'm going to do for the second part, and then we're going to close this out. This is really fun. I did this a couple times in the last couple videos I did. I'm just going to move these out of the way and then I'll show you what we'll do. I have, so for those of you who really want to know about love or just a side of life that's more spiritual, more creative, more love, I know it's called Love Answers Oracle Deck. I'm going to shuffle these and we're going to get out 3 different piles. And then you're going to pick 1, 2, or 3. You can, if you feel like but 2 numbers are resonating with you, there might be a need to have that you'll from you might have messages from both. So if you feel like I want to pick 2 and 3, then go for it. But I'm gonna put these into piles 1, 2, and 3, and then you're gonna hold the most important question in your mind about love, or however many fly out from the universal love. All right. Spirit, what's the most important thing for our beautiful Leos to know in the energy of the ending of September to the beginning of October? What is the most important thing for our Leos to know in the energies ending September and the beginning of October for their lives? September, October 2020. Okay, it says stop. So stop. And then pick one. That's kind of a lot, but it's all good. 1, 2, and then 3. I'll put 3 over here. All right. Okay, for those of you who tuned in, a lot of messages here. You're stronger than you think. Losing yourself. Some of you could be indulging too much in too much of something. And maybe it's taking you off path a little bit on focus. You can totally shift that. It's not a big deal. Be more you. Be more you. So maybe you haven't been 100% authentic to who you are. If you just become more, get back on track, find yourself, get more into your energy, track that love, getting to a place where you feel like you can be alone and you feel really good being alone. That's inner little girl. So this can apply to male or female. Something about your childhood patterns that you need to heal or take a look at. And it could even be as simple as, okay, you're an adult now. Never alone. Love your life. It's talking about just loving life, being appreciative for every. I just heard some of you might be in a challenging situation where you have to move due to finances. It's not like, some of you are super happy you get to move, you want to move, and you have the resources to move or barely do it. Others are like, it's a challenging situation in which you're being forced to move. Like everything will unravel the way it's meant to be. Everything will shift. You have to get yourself into the energy. For the money was there, then your energy, then you're okay. But what spirit? It's a little bit of a backwards thing. It's a trick. It's like it's not for everything. It's thankful for everything you have right now. Visualize your life and make your moves based on I hate when that happens. It comes in because they're channeling so fast and then I lose it if it already is. So if you're struggling to move, you're scared, you're having fear because of finances, imagine what it would feel like that you had like 100, 200 grand in the bank right now, and you're moving from that place, knowing that money is not an object and you can do whatever you want. You can even prepay your rent through the end of the year and think, and then it's, some people think it's fantasy, but it's not. It really works. It'll start to get the flow going. Wound mate for healing. Wound mate for healing. There's a message in the book, but I'm not going to read it. I feel like this is about people you've attracted in your past that were karmics, basically. That you attracted someone who was wounded like you were so that you could heal. It was a karmic cycle. You're now leaving them. What was I saying earlier? Follow your intuition. Tap into what you believe in. You need to move. I'm telling you, you'll know. You're going to feel so good. Spirit wants you to live the life that you've always imagined, and now seems like the scariest time to do it, but now is the best time. Intuition speaks. Whatever your question, the answer is, of course. I want love, but that's again talking about getting good with yourself, self-love, believing that you're worthy. Choose love. There is false evidence appearing real. Translation, illusion. It's just illusion. And illusion comes from fear. And fear is under the same energy as hate and all the other things that come underneath that, because there's only two things in life, love and hate, love and fear. So if you just choose love and act out of that, everything will come together. Emotional fitness. A lot of people stay healthy. We eat properly so we can stay healthy. It doesn't don't make us healthy, and we need to be get our emotions fit as well. So, um, talking about things that make you feel emotionally balanced, whatever that is for you. I don't have to go down the list, but whatever that might be for you. Okay, so for those of you who chose two, we have father healing, things that issues with your dad that need to get resolved. If you can resolve that with him, if he's no longer around, talk to him in your heart. Trust your timeline. That means your timing's good right now. So whatever you're working on manifesting, I was just about to say it's coming. Good right now. Whatever you're looking to manifest is coming. Disappointment energy. This could be disappointed about certain things that didn't come through in your finances, is what I'm hearing. It could be about disappointments in people in your life. But Spirit is saying to me that if you really want to manifest something into your life, no matter what it is, you must not dwell in this energy. This energy will only block and slow it down. So find a way out of that energy. Money factors, being disappointed and dwelling in that energy will block your money too. Money factors. Um, Listen. I know that a lot of people think that affirmations and meditation are overrated, but the thing about that, they're like, oh, how's that going to get me money? Well, how it does is it actually clears your energy out, and it all of a sudden you'll get insight, you'll get like a spark, you'll get an idea, and that's coming from your higher self or God. So that's how it gets you rolling forward. Forgive the past. If there's anyone or anything, or even yourself, that you are holding on to resentment of even the smallest amount, or just like maybe confusion about it, ask and pray for help, or ask for clarity from whatever you believe in, and forgive it. Forgive yourself. Forgive the past. That will also help your energy clear. Raise your standards. um, this could be for any area of your life, but I'm getting for love. Raise your standards. Make a decision now. Another reason things may not be flowing for you is that you're not making a decision. You're going back and forth. Make a clear. Get really silent over the next day or two after this video. Get really silent. Go within yourself. If it's yoga or meditation or sitting in front of the ocean or water, lake, whatever, and just ask yourself, if money wasn't an object, or if other people or things weren't a deciding factor in what I'm doing in my life, if I could do whatever I want that would make me towards that. Even if you're scared, even if you're like, how the hell am I going to do this? Okay, number three, relationship blueprint. This speaks of two things that are coming to me right now. I've barely read the book, so this is all intuitive. I just got these and I've hardly even read the book. So what I'm hearing are there people who are looking to manifest a specific type of relationship that they want right now. You've asked for everything, right? A list. But maybe it was more based on aesthetics, or like what the person looked like and that kind of thing. Spirit saying to go for what's the true essence of a human being. Like, what is the most important things? Like, is it more important that they look super hot or be loyal? Is it more important than they look super hot or you can trust them and they're honest with themselves? Some of you who believe in soulmate relationships, divine soulmate, twin flames, that kind of thing, that's coming for you. Definitely. Fierce love mindset. Again, that's confirming relationship blueprint. So that's saying, if that's maybe there you've had relationships that turned into friends with benefits, tolerating too much. If you other person meant for you, time to move on. You are worthy. Self-love. Lean back. When I get this card, I get this card I never watched TV before COVID, but I got hooked on a couple series. And it's like maybe I'm watching too much of that, or maybe I'm eating too much, or eating too much of the things I shouldn't be. Lean back, speak your truth. So be authentic. Don't hold back. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like cycle, or you've been in some kind of karmic cycle where you feel like you're kind of blocked and it's not flowing as much as you wanted it to. Your energy is okay. So we're gonna close this out, Leo. Um, we're gonna close this out with universal love or healing oracles. Okay, so what do we have? What's the message for my beautiful Leos for the ending of September? Do we have any more for the ending of September 2020 and maybe the first energy of October? Leo 2020. What else do we have? Leo 2020. Oh my gosh, this is way too many. Like half the deck fell out. Leo 2020. I read these intuitively too. The messages are not that long in the book, and if I'm being intuitively directed to read the messages for you guys, I'm going to. It doesn't look like any more wants to come out, so we'll leave it at that. Um, oh wow, wow! Look, soulmate. That's the theme of your whole. Look how beautiful that card is. Look, soulmate. That's the theme of. I'm gonna read it. Yeah, I'm being guided to read it. It's. I promise you, it's not that long. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hold this card up so you can see it. Love is the divine and universal energy of life. It is alive, intelligent, and in constant communion with all of creation. When love calls you, go to her. Other soul is in search of you. Somewhere a heart is filled with longing. Today's longing becomes tomorrow's joy. Until then, you will meet within your dreams. If you are already with your soulmate, then this is a reminder to treasure and be grateful for the love you share with your beloved. Okay, as this, I'm getting a message and flashes. You anyway, I love this energy. If you resonate, please thumbs up, subscribe, and unless you just totally don't like it, please no thumbs down. I mean, it's just not necessary. But anyway, I hope you guys have the most beautiful adventure of your life next September and October. And I feel like a lot of good. It's going to be crazy, really, really intense energy. But I think it's going to be really beautiful too. Keep your thoughts high vibrational and positive. Love you. Aloha. Peace.